man.
Hello, everybody. Good afternoon and welcome to this episode of This Week's Ship Show. I am joined today by our newest partner, Kalyan, and I have got to say, we have got more than a few firsts happening today. So first of all, Kalyan, say hi to everybody.
Hey, everybody. Great to meet you, Jason. Thanks for the opportunity. Looking forward to it.
My God, truly the opportunity is ours. We've had so much fun just kind of breaking down Kalyan's business, but I want to go through a couple things first. So the title of our show today really shows that this is just a sneak peek. And in order to kind of emphasize that, I've got a timer. We're just doing 12 minutes today. That is it. And literally, this sneak peek is going to happen. We're going to hard end the show, but roughly a month from now, we're going to do a big reveal where we just break down all the amazing capabilities that we've been integrating and, what we've been doing in depth. So that's going to be totally focused on Kalyan and his organization, Deep Fabric AI. So get excited. Our customers are going to see some huge improvements, and we really want to outline that in the future. Now, more to come on that after the show. Really, though, the goal of today is a few-fold. Firstly, I want to say officially, Supply Chain Solutions is using AI in our operations, and it has been fantastic. Kalyan, thank you so much. Oh my gosh.
That's awesome. Yeah, thank you. Thank you, guys.
The opportunity is just, we're kind of glowing about it. It's something that we've obviously wanted to do for a long time, and I don't want to get ahead of myself, but it's more to discuss on that soon. So our goal here, we got to talk about the who, the what, and the why. Now I know the timer's counting down, but I got a quick breakdown Supply Chain Solutions just in case this is your first time watching. So we are Supply Chain Solutions. We also call ourselves SCS. We're an end-to-end full-service logistics provider. We handle everything from your supplier to your consumer, all for your organization. Now, we do all this with a connected suite of technology. The goal here is to have a smooth and mostly hands-free approach to transportation, and we build that around your company's needs. So we're very excited to bring AI into this equation. Now, Kalyan, we got these tasks here today. We got to get through a lot, and we got to do it quick. So we just talked about this a little bit, but I want you to start us off by giving us a quick overview of how you got into the world of AI.
Yeah, for sure. So I was an AI engineer before we called the current crop of artificial intelligence that we see AI. So I was an AI and ML engineer from Carnegie Mellon. So I kind of took that education. I was in the trading strategy world for a few years. Again, very much doing AI and ML related work for a few years. And then I went into management consulting where I worked with supply chain companies, mortgage firms, etc., to help take AI to their pain points, to their business cases, and execute business changing experiences for those companies. So the focus for my work has always been in taking AI and ML and executing those kind of use cases in businesses. But what really changed over the past couple of years, as we've all seen with ChatGPT and OpenAI, was a different form of AI, AI in a different form factor with chat, very accessible to every individual and enterprise, right? So that kind of spurred us, Deep Fabric, to taking what we were building and adding that additional layer of accessibility of AI and take it to the market. So the crux behind coming to where we are right now is what we've seen in the marketplace for a couple of years now, and also our own experience bridging real solutions to real problems on the ground.
Yeah. I loved your on the ground, and I loved how we kind of talked about that before too, because you were so in the realm of analytics before. I guess kind of connecting the dots between the customer's needs and the analytics you were seeing and how that becomes actionable, right? I've got to imagine that's kind of where you were already building AI before ChatGPT came out. It just wasn't officially that name yet, right? But you were seeing that, and when ChatGPT came out, you're just like, okay, we gotta push the throttle all the way down here because we have it. We just gotta move.
Yeah, and I think the way we were building and the way many companies were building AI and ML into their products was not accessible, right? It was esoteric. People would not understand how you would leverage, that kind of work. But with ChatGPT, OpenAI has done a great job of helping people understand how to leverage AI in a very meaningful way. But where we differentiate ourselves with Deep Fabric is our AI is not just about helping you answer questions like a chat GPT would. Our AI does things for you. Our AI takes your pain points, your business use cases, and able to execute on those business use cases. So if you think about having an actual assistant that does work, that is what we provide. Take for example, you might have in your businesses, if incoming sales or quote requests are coming in, you might have a bunch of people working on distributing those quote requests to your salespeople or pricing desks, right? That's a painful task for people, for salespeople, as well as the people who are distributing the work. Our AI will do that for you, right? You might have a bunch of manual tasks in your environment. For example, updating your CRM. It's a painful task, right? We can integrate with your CRM, and our AI can take care of keeping your CRM fresh, right? So we are about doing work.
Yeah. I love your use of painful task, right? Because a painful task, I think we all understand what a painful task is, right? It's a consistent, repeatable overhead, I'll call it, workload that just has to happen. It is just rust on the gears. And how do we, as a logistics organization, right, that is focused on being as lean as possible, as building operations around our customers' needs to create the intended results in the best possible way that's flexible but also repeatable. It's a fun, complicated equation. Logistics is addictive, right? And I love your use of painful tasks because every business has them, even logistics businesses in some ways. And we were talking about this, logistics even more. But I think what's really cool is, as you started this company, the idea of where are we going to focus wasn't really kind of founded yet, but you had a lot of experience already in the logistics and supply chain realm. And then very quickly you realized this would be perfect specifically for logistics. So I want you to talk about that journey, how you got to the point where you realized these AI assistants, these Deep Fabric assistants I want to build these around the logistics industry.
Yeah. The first reason why is the love for logistics, the love for supply chain. For me, logistics is, from an industry perspective, the most important industry for the world in the coming decades, especially with geopolitical happenings, especially with how the consumer is thinking about consuming products from places where they want to consume. From a risk perspective, logistics and supply chain is going to get very important for people and nations, right? And so we wanted to participate in that journey for companies. And I know for a fact, Supply Chain Solutions has been moving towards helping their partners deal with this sea change that is coming, right? So from a space perspective, it's very exciting. Number two, I think for me, logistics and supply chain is reality. This is not work that happens in the cloud. It happens on the ground, right? And we wanted to connect our AI solutions to actual reality and not just stay in the clouds, right? You see a lot of hype around AI. We did not want to be about hype. We wanted to be about reality. And thirdly, the pillars that logistics firms operate on, right? From a margin maximization perspective is number one, sales improvement. Number two, optimizing the business and operations, right? And number three, providing a great customer experience. And I know for a fact, Supply Chain Solutions is focused on those three pillars. Those align very well with how we want our AIs to contribute. We want our platform to contribute. We help you maximize your sales. We help you streamline your business extremely effectively. and we help you deliver great customer experiences to your own customers. And just taking all these three combined, we were like, we want to be in this space, and we want this space to be our spearhead. Yeah, so excited to partner with Supply Chain Solutions.
Yeah, honestly, it's quick to get kind of lost in it, right? And I love the way you talked about, actionable. We wanted AI to be actionable, because really what you've created based on, what we've seen, what we've been working on, and through our discussions, you've created these almost like mini program AIs that are designed to be contained in a realm and kind of do certain very specific tasks very, very well, stay in their lane, which is really critical because I think this kind of works really well with the name Deep Fabric. You think about kind of the connective pieces of the organization, and how do you take your business processes and you bring them alive? How do you take your systems that you're using and actually bring them alive as well? Something very consistent, very repeatable, something you can count on, building a backbone for your organization, your customers, but so essentially internally and externally. And I think that's the beauty of these, that it's really, let's design this properly. You've got all of the organizational know-how, you've got all the documentation required. You just have to kind of pile them correctly into categories, design the bot around that, and it will handle that task in a consistent manner the way you want it to, which is perfect for us. And I'm just, it's exciting to see us march down this path. So now I'm going to turn this thing off so you don't have to the gong. Our timer's out, 6 seconds on here, but here's the deal. We are just so excited of creating this environment where these processes come to life. We're just looking forward to arming all of our associates with the power of these assistants and allowing them to help our customers to get the most relevant information and just eliminate all that noise that comes with the international shipping business. So I want everybody after this episode to be on the lookout. We're going to be sending an email where we are going to give you an invite to this upcoming event, which is 30 days from now. And we're going to break this down in depth. So Kalyan's going to run through all the things we're working on. We're changing a lot right now. We're doing a lot of integrations right now. So get excited for SES 2.0, which is just around the corner. Kalyan, thank you so much. Really appreciate you talking about this. I, when I saw the 6 seconds, I'm like, oh no. I could 5 more solid questions. I just want to dive in, but we're sneak peek today, big reveal, SES 2.0, roughly 30 days. We're going to catch you all soon. Kalyan, thank you so much. I appreciate you.
Absolutely. Thank you, Jason.
Have a great day, everybody.